The film strip provides you with a persistent display of your images regardless of which module you're using in Lightroom. This video will show you how to maximize your use of the film strip. So the film strip's located here at the bottom of the modules, and I can resize it by placing my cursor over near the top, and you can see the cursor changes as I click and drag up. The film strip enlarges, and I click and drag down, it shrinks until I find the optimal size. Now if you go over to the left, you'll see the triangle here. If you click on that, you can move through the thumbnails one by one. That's moving to the left, and then over here on the right, I can do the same. I can scroll very quickly by grabbing this slider underneath the thumbnails and just sliding that along, or I can use my scroll wheel. I can hide or reveal the thumbnail by clicking on this triangle here. I can move thumbnails within the film strip by clicking and dragging them like this. This only works if I'm in a collection or a folder though. I can also click and drag a thumbnail from the film strip and place it into another collection like I've done there. The film strip isn't only about viewing thumbnails, there's added functionality as well. For example, you can see down here, if I click on this icon that shows that this photo has develop adjustments, I can go straight from the library module into the develop module. Now, if I want to go back over to the library grid view from within the film strip up here, if I click on this icon, I will be taken back to the library grid view. So over here, we have controls for the primary display and a secondary display. If you right-click on a number, you have properties that are specific to those displays. Over here, if you want to go back to where you were before, in this case it'll probably bring me back to the develop module. I said probably because I think that's where I was. Yes, okay. And now if I want to now step forward, back to the library module. Over here, under collection, this gives you all kinds of information about your particular collection of images that are showing up in the thumbnail and specific images as well. So the collection that is displayed in the film strip is the all developed module shots. And it tells me here that there's 98 of 100 photos, out of which one are selected. It gives me the file name for that particular image that's selected in the film strip. And if I click on this little arrow here, you can see I can actually navigate to various folders and collections as well. So to the far right of the film strip, we have our filter controls. Here we select a filtering method. Let's choose, for example, rated. And you can tell now that this filter has been enabled because the switch over here on the right, this turns on. You can turn off the filters by just clicking there and turning the switch off. One last thing about the film strip, you can control what shows up on the film strip thumbnails here under the Lightroom Preferences. To get the preferences on a Mac, select Lightroom Preferences. On a PC, it's Edit Preferences. So here, under the Interface tab, under Film Strip, you can select what will actually show up on the thumbnails in the film strip. So you can see with so much to offer, the film strip is very useful. And once again, you can use it regardless of which module you're working in.